swing up and around to create a circle.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with some more nuts on your chin. Been a little while. I know you've been missing some omega-3s, so here are a big pair of nuts for you. Before we get into this big ball sack on your chin, and you'll see who else I'm talking about, make sure to also subscribe to my second channel, Daily Swole Podcast, so you can catch my live streams every day. If you love NOC, you want some more nuts on your chin, you'll love the knowledge cock every single day on the Daily Swole Podcast. You can also subscribe to the Daily Swole Podcast on your iPhone, on your Android, everywhere. Links in the description down below, so get after it. This video, wait a second, hold on. Just eating a little bit, getting a little snack. This vid is about Breatharianism. Dumb fucks that think they can get nutrients from the air. I'll tell you what nutrients you can get from the air: oxygen, nitrogen, and a trace gases. This is some ridiculous bullshit. This was sent to me and posted on Elvis Duran. I'm gonna read straight from this website. I'm sure there's other articles floating around, but this is about a breatharian that claims she no longer eats solid food and gets nutrients from air. Holy fucking shit. Natural selection, if I ever heard of it. This is removal from the gene pool. Please take yourself out. Please. Apparently you're doing that by just breathing air. But let's read into this a little bit more and let's see why this is such a dumb fucking thing to even post in an article, to do a video about. This is just a stupid concept, and you'll see why. 25-year-old Audra Bear claims she no longer needs solid foods and instead gets all her essential nutrients from smoothies, teas, and air. So she's not getting all her nutrients from air. She's eating fucking smoothies. Wow, this is really stupid. The Minneapolis native practices Breatharianism, which has believers saying there is prana, or energy, in the air, and when you breathe properly, the air nourishes you so much that you don't need solid food.
I feel such an energetic charge just from doing those exercises. Like, it really feels like a high straight to my brain.
Every day, Audra takes between 40 minutes and 3 fucking hours to do her breathing rituals, which she says leave her feeling more satisfied than if she just finished a meal. She still ingests pureed fruits and vegetables in the form of smoothies and some tea, but it's the fasting and breathing that allow her to, quote, receive energy and nourishment. One time she fasted for 97 days. If you did not eat for 97 days, you'd be fucking dead. This girl is eating smoothies. Do you know how much caloric value smoothies have? Do you know how many calories, how much sugar that is in smoothies? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of calories you can ingest with liquid from smoothies. Just because you are not eating solid food doesn't mean you're not getting calories, doesn't mean you're not getting nutrients. People juice all the time. And just because you are only consuming smoothies, you are going to be in major deficiencies for a lot of vitamins and minerals. Not to mention, it's not healthy to only swallow food. Why the fuck do you think you have teeth? If you're only sucking down sugar, you're really gonna be eroding the enamel in your teeth, and you're gonna have a lot of health issues down the line. Your body is designed to digest food, not just suck down liquids. That's why you have fucking teeth. Ugh, I'm sweating. I'm fucking sweating. I'm hot. I just got a pump on. Oh my God. And this stuff just makes my blood boil. When you say that you're fasting, but you're not really fasting, these are like... The headline grab is that she's only breathing air. But then you read into it and she eats food. She eats food. She has food when she goes out. She eats food from time to time. That is not getting all your nutrients from fucking air. That's doing breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, whatever else you're doing, plus you're eating some food, plus you're having some smoothies, plus you're drinking tea. You're getting full from those liquids, from the fiber, and from the actual volume of tea and liquid. Most of where hunger comes from is from hydration. When you drink a big glass of water 10 to 15 minutes before your meal, you're going to satisfy a lot of that hunger because your body gets moisture from food. Your body needs liquid, your body needs water more than it needs food in the short term. You can go longer without food than you can without water and hydration. You can only go maybe like 3 or 4 days without water. It gets really risky after that. But with food, you can maybe go 2 weeks. You can't go 97 fucking days. That's bullshit. According to her type of fasting, she's eating food. She's having smoothies and teas. And she's fasting for 97 days. It's not fasting if you're fucking eating. I don't care if you're fasting from sun up to sundown. If you're eating food, you're not fucking fasting. It's called intermittent fasting, an eating window. This is some dumb fucking shit. This is a headline grab. This is clickbait type shit. There's no such thing as getting nutrients from air, aside from the oxygen and nitrogen and those trace gases that you need to fucking survive. You're not a plant. You can't get energy from the fucking sun. People that think that if they stare at the fucking sun, they get energy through their fucking eyeballs. No, it just cooks your retina. This is dumb shit. And it's funny because I just did a video about 10,000 calorie challenges. We go from binge eating to sucking air. Holy fucking shit. Talk about extremes in the fitness industry. Binge eating, eat 10,000 calories a day and get fucking ripped. Cheat meals, get shredded. Binge eat, cheat days. And then I don't need any food. I just suck down some fucking air. It's all good for me. Natural selection needs to come back with a vengeance. We need some type of eradication from all these fucking dumb shits that need to not reproduce. I hope she doesn't have kids. And I'm saying that because I love all of you. I hope there aren't more of these dumbasses running around in the near future. This is something that we should encourage for these people. Yeah, go breathe. Keep breathing air. You don't need food. Nah, you're good. Go for it, bro. Hey, looking good, looking shredded.
Give that a try and let me know what you think.
Rid us of your fucking stupidity. If there's ever a reason to hand out a Darwin Award, this is it. If you don't know what Darwin Awards are, you should check it out. It's pretty fucking funny. But this girl deserves all the accolades, all the Darwin accolades that she could possibly receive. If you look at her Instagram profile, she looks good. She looks on the skinny side, not like emaciated like Christina Glows, not complete anorexic, but she looks on the borderline of being, kind of in shape, but you can tell where it's kind of unhealthy, a little bit too bony. She obviously eats food. She obviously gets calories. And one thing that needs to be discussed is a nutrient deficiency doesn't happen in one day. You don't not eat carbs for one day and oh my God, you're carb deficient. You don't miss iron for one day and oh my God, you're anemic. Some of these deficiencies you can prolong for months, if not years, before they manifest as real health problems. That's why vegans a lot of times, months down the road or maybe years, really start having health issues because the chronic effect of being deficient from certain nutrients, certain vitamins and certain minerals will lead to those things, but not instantaneously. So you might be able to get away with a lifestyle like this for a certain amount of time, but then after a year, 2 years, you start having some major health complications. So please take these nuts on your chin and please enjoy the warmth of this sack and stop doing dumb fucking shit. If you're watching this video, don't buy into any of this crap. This is complete horseshit. This is Inquirer, Star Magazine, tabloid nonsense. You're not getting nutrients from fucking air. The article goes on to say, not surprisingly, nutritionists warn that the practice is not only potentially harmful, but there's no scientific evidence that breathing offers essential nutrients. Fucking shocker. On top of that, only eating fruits and vegetables means your body misses out on many other crucial nutrients found in other food groups. Audra hasn't given up food entirely. No, of course not. No shit. She's still alive. When she is out with friends and family, she eats proper meals. But since starting the lifestyle 8 months ago, she lost 14 pounds. Now I'm really starting to sweat with anger. 8 months ago. This is 8 fucking months. This chick has some major issues coming down the road. Plus, it's saying that she eats real fucking food. God, it's fucking hot in here. Holy shit. Oh my God. As for the breathing exercises, she explained there is something magical about conscious controlled breathing that brings you with a face-to-face meeting with yourself because it brings you back to the core of your being. It's called meditation. Breath work helps you realize who you are and what you need or don't need. I never intended to, quote, quit food. I just started practicing for 40 minutes a day, and after about 5 days, I no longer had such a hunger for dense foods. One of the reasons is that you're swallowing fucking air. I'm sure you are inhaling a lot of that air, which increases pressure in your stomach and it's gonna make you feel more full. Possibly. Look, she keeps on going into all these other things that are synonymous with intermittent fasting. Now, you don't have to stuff your face all the fucking time. I say that a lot. You should be closing your mouth more often than stuffing your face with food. You don't need constant food all the fucking time. But what you do need is nutrients. You need calories. You need fucking energy. Don't just suck down fucking air. The only reason you should follow Breatharianism is to eliminate yourself from the gene pool. Fam, this is the kind of shit that gets you to click. You clicked on this video because you're like, holy fucking Christ, what is going on now? What is next? You're eating 10,000 calories. You're only fucking breathing. If you're watching this and you're not eating food, you're going to die. You are going to die if you don't eat. You're gonna have major fucking issues. Fuck this liquid diet. Why do you have teeth? You're just sucking down sugar? You're just sucking down fruit? This is worse than veganism. This is worse than militant vegans. Just breathing air? She says in the fucking article that she eats food. Don't buy into this shit. Please. For the love of God. All right, fam, what do you think about this bullshit? What do you think about Breatharianism? Do you think it deserved nuts on its chin? Have you ever heard of this fucking crap before? I have a long time ago. I thought it was gone. I thought it was dead. But just like anything else that deserves to be stricken from the record, the internet and YouTube brings it back stronger than ever. So what do you think? Drop in the comments down below and make sure to subscribe to my second channel, Daily Swole Podcast. Links in the description down below. Bang your ear holes with the Daily Swole Podcast. You'll get nuts on your chin and actually in your ears every fucking day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm so fucking sweaty. Oh my God, I'm so fucking sweaty. Oh God.